Are you planning to come to Thailand in 2024? Well, let's have a little chat, and I might be able to give you some pointers on what to bring and maybe what not to bring. Number one, the weather is superb. It's up in the 30s all the time. Keep it minimalistic. You want to bring t-shirt, short, flip-flops, some trainers. That's all you need here, and that's all you will wear all day long. So by overloading your suitcase with trousers, shoes, socks, you will find very quickly that you've overloaded your suitcase, and you'll be taking back a lot of stuff that you haven't even worn. So think minimalistic. Keep the clothes to a minimum. You will only wear a t-shirt during the day and also at night. Shorts at night. Flip-flops and trainers is the standard wherever you go. You may go into a restaurant and you may want to put a pair of trousers on and a decent shirt. Pack one of those each so that you can go to the restaurant. But dress-wise, no one cares about what you look like, really. Shirts, t-shirts, shorts, and flip-flops are the in thing. And if you really want to supplement your wardrobe while you're here, you can go into the markets. The markets are very cheap. T-shirts, shorts, flip-flops, anything you want, you can buy very cheaply here, very reasonable. T-shirts are about 100 baht, over £2. Why give yourself all the hassle of carrying a heavy bag around the airports when everything's on your doorstep here? Number two, and the second thing you should actually bring with you is sunscreen. Now, we're up in the 30s most days. The humidity is quite high, so pack sunscreen. Sunscreen is available here in all 7-Eleven shops or in pharmacies. You'll find it's very, very expensive. It's cheaper back in your home country, so sunscreen is a must, and bring that with you. Make sure it's in regulation size so you can get it through customs, but very expensive here in Thailand. So number three, and something that you will not forget, is your medication. If you're on medication, make sure it's still in the packages. Make sure that it's all in a sealed container, medical container, and to get it through customs. If you do forget any of your medication, it's not a problem. The pharmacies here are dotted up and down every soi or street, and you can buy over the counter all prescription medication. There isn't prescription here as such, so if you want whatever you take, you go into a pharmacy and the pharmacy will sell you that straight over the counter at a very reasonable price again. Number four, and this is quite an important one really, with the electrical appliances you bring on holiday. If you've got cameras, you want chargers, you want, like myself, when you're making videos, you've got lots of bits of kit that you need to recharge. So you need your adapter. The adapters are readily available everywhere for Thailand. Power here is 220 volts, so it shouldn't be any problem with compatibility with any of your equipment. Don't forget your phone charger. Everyone carries a phone, so you need your phone charger. One tip that I can give you is that I bought an extension lead, a 4 square pin UK extension lead, cut the lead down, put a plug on the end. I can run my camera equipment, speakers, etc. for recharging off of that, and I can use my UK plugs. But as I say, it's very easy here. A lot of the you can buy the adapters with the UBS ports in them, and they will fit onto your adapters. There are 2 pins. There are 3 pins. 2 pins you've got round, and you've got flat pins as well. So there are three types of pins that you could potentially use here in Thailand. Number 5, like most things, if you come in for a short holiday, 2-3 weeks, or even a bit longer, a month holiday, bring cash. Cash is king in Thailand. They like cash. They're not so keen on credit cards, and if you decide to use a credit card in the ATMs here, they will charge you 220 baht, which is about £5 English, to change your money up. So every time you change your money up, you're increasing the cost by £5. If you can bring cash all well and good. If you're going to bring a credit card, yes, they will be accepted, but you will get charged for them. So cash is king. Bring cash. You can change it up at the booths here. All the main high streets everywhere has got exchange booths here, and they're only too willing to exchange it. One top tip there: if you do exchange cash, change the cash on a Tuesday, Wednesday, just before the weekend. The rate seems to dip a little bit, even if it's by 1-2 baht. They obviously doing that because everyone's changing their monies up for the weekend and having a good time. So change your money up midweek rather than the weekends. Number 5, when you're here in Thailand, most people get around by hiring a scooter. It's the easiest and the cheapest way to get from A to B, and everyone does it. But beware, the scooter companies won't ask you for your driving license, but if you get stopped by the police, they will ask you for your international driving permit, which you must have, accompanied with your homeland driving license. If you fail to produce the international license or permit, there is a fine involved, and it's very wise just to keep it with you at all times. So when you do get stopped, especially in the high season, the police do like to pick up on the phalanx or the foreigners, stop you just to look, have you got a helmet on, have you got a license? They will ask you straight away for your license, show them your international driving permit plus your homeland license, and you should be good to go. By the way, they are picking up now on helmets. You'll see a lot of the locals riding around on scooters not wearing a helmet. That's accepted. They haven't got the money to pay the on-the-spot fines that the police do. So make sure you've got your helmet, your international driving permit, and your driving license all on you at all times. While talking about documentation, it is a requirement to have ID in Thailand. So when you get here, get your passport photocopied. Just take a photocopy of it, put it in your wallet so you've got a copy of it if you need to show it. Some people prefer just taking a photograph on their camera, but it's a form of ID if you get stopped. Not saying you will get stopped, but if you get questioned, you've got proof of who you are. So that's an easy way around it, taking a photograph or a photocopy of your documents and having them with you. If you're staying here for longer than a couple of weeks, on the document side, what I did, I took my passport and visa, my passport with a visa, into a photocopying shop, and they made a credit card size copy of it. One side is my passport details, the other side my visa details. Credit card size, put it in your wallet, you're covered. So happy days on that one. The next one really is toiletries. Everyone tends to bring a hell of a lot of toiletries over with them, deodorants, soaps, shampoos. You can buy this in any 7-Eleven. There's international brands that you'll be familiar with, but there's also the locals, which are just as good. Toothpaste, you can buy everything you want in a 7-Eleven. If you've got a particular soap you like, might recommend bringing that, because a lot of the soap here has got whitening agent in it, bleach. The Thais don't like being tanned. It's a sign of being working in the fields, etc. So they tend to stay in the shade. You won't see the Thais sunbathing at all. they like to stay white, and they will even put talcum powder on their face when they go out at night. But if you've got your particular brands of toiletries you like, bring that. If not, don't overload your suitcases. Say keep it minimal. You can buy everything in 7-Eleven, quite reasonable, and you will find that they're the equivalent or even better than what you're used to. Next one, number 7. When you get into the airport, look, change your SIM card on your phone to a local SIM or to a local network. It's a lot cheaper. You will find that any roaming charges out here are very expensive. A local SIM card will save you money. What you should be loading up on your telephone is the apps for a taxi rank. The taxis here are Bolt, very cheap, very reasonable. You want that. You want Grab. If you want Grab for ordering food, if you don't want to come out your hotel or your condo or wherever you're staying, phone up Grab. They will deliver food from any restaurant in the area, so it's not a problem. Also, the way all the Thais communicate out here is either online. It's like a WhatsApp, but Line is the Thai WhatsApp, if you like, equivalent to WhatsApp. So everyone uses that. You'll find if you're talking to someone, you want to change numbers or keep in contact, they say, give me your Line address, and that you take it from there. So that's on your telephone. Don't use your telephone with your UK SIM card in, otherwise it's going to cost you a fortune when you get back home. The next one. When you come to Thailand, come with an open mind. Bring an open mind with you if you've never been before. There's going to be lots of things that you haven't seen. There's lots of things you haven't tasted or drunk. The culture is completely different to where you're from. So bring an open mind. Embrace the holiday. Embrace the people. They are fantastic people, beautiful people. But just leave an open mind and enjoy your stay, and I'm sure you will be planning your next trip back very shortly afterwards if you think along those lines. Thailand is a mecca for peace and tranquility. They don't call it the land of smiles for nothing. Everyone you talk to will be smiling to you, and they are very nice people. And lastly, when you're here, you say with an open mind, try the street food. The street food is perfectly safe. It's cooked in front of you all the time. It's hot, and you'll find it very delicious. So use the street carts. You can get anything you want on a street cart. There's all different noodles, rice dishes, chicken dishes, fish, you name it. They're being pushed around the cities or the soys all the time. So give it a try if you haven't been here before. It is the thing to do here. The street food is a well-known attraction here, and once you tasted it, I'm sure you're going to go back for more. Have it, just a few tips. But if you like this video, please smash that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. It does help me on my algorithms with YouTube. Turn the camera around and I'll just show you where I'm sitting making this little video, so that you can see what I'm seeing and what I see every night when I'm here, living here in Thailand. Right, let's spin the camera around. Look at that, nearly sunset. That's the island of Koh Lang out there. The water's a little bit choppy today, but it's still very warm. Sitting here, what more could you want? So there you have it. Be prepared, travel minimalistic, and I'm sure you will enjoy your stay here in Thailand in 2024.